Hello. So I just wanted to make a quick video here about sort of if you are getting into sort of reading about personal growth and motivation and stuff like that, like I have been. Um, it's really important to sort of adjust these sort of messages to yourself. For me, I find like a lot of the bigger motivational speakers like Tony Robbins and stuff like that. Their big clients are these like super successful entrepreneurial type like uber wealthy kind of people who have got like big lofty goals, and that's totally fine. That's kind of the audience that they tend to be speaking about and sometimes have examples from because that's who they work with. So I found when I first started like looking in and reading and watching videos of that kind of thing, it was really just like, this isn't for me because he's talking about all these like rich, weird, like people, and like that's maybe not gonna be me. Not just because not that I don't think I can, but maybe it's just not as important to me. Um, so with that, I just wanted to say, you can improve your life and you can improve yourself without having to, be this uber multimillionaire success story thing. And another video that comes to mind, oh hi kitty, is there was one that I watched from Jenna Marbles quite a few months ago, Why Low Expectations Are Good. And she makes a lot of good points. It's basically just like, it's not that you can't have goals and standards. It's that you're not entitled to have an exact sort of outcome. I mean, you need to be open to adjusting and being flexible and keeping an open mind, because maybe what you want in your career or whatever is very specific, but maybe as you're getting there, you'll realize that there's other opportunities, and just keep an open mind, and don't expect the whole world to like open up just because you are focused on your goal. Um, Sometimes on your way to your goal, you'll find a better goal, or something that comes out of it that you weren't expecting, and that's okay. So it's just about keeping keeping your expectations to like something that's rational, and being flexible. Um, so like, yeah, a lot of the things that I watch and read for motivational speaking and personal growth, a lot of the examples are usually like ideas and metaphors that speaking about these huge successful athletes or entrepreneurs. And if that's not what you're into, that's totally fine. You just have to kind of see the lesson and apply it to yourself. Maybe all that you want to do is improve your health, or have a better relationship with your family, or be happier within the career that you already have, maybe. So that's totally fine. You don't need to sort of change the entire world, or have the most successful company ever, or make $10 million in order to be a successful person. That really just depends on what your goals are in life. So yeah, so with that, um, it's not just about money, career, relationships, everything. Just sort of you can oh kitty, you can have like goals, and stay focused, but still just sort of be rational about it, and adjust these things to yourself. Um, so for that, you just have to kind of make choices to move your life to where you want it to be. And maybe that's not very far away for you. Maybe it's miles away. So it really depends where you are also at this current point in your life. But yeah, so you just kind of hope for the best, prepare for the worst, but be positive about it. even if you have no evidence to show that there's any reason to be positive, it doesn't matter, because that's the only thing you can control is your own emotions and your own thoughts. Everything outside of you can't really control. So yeah, so that's basically it. It's all about keeping yourself in check, which is not always easy, but it's something you have to continue to work on every day. And you know, my ideal dream life maybe is different than yours. It probably is. You know, I enjoy variety, learning, moving, growing, travel. Obviously, I like to contribute, and you know, form friendships with people who I like. You know, I don't want to be fake with people and hold on to these toxic relationships that are no good. Doesn't mean you need to completely cut all these people off, but doesn't mean you need to be talking to them constantly if they're no good for your life. You know, that's especially with sort of like friends and family. You know, because not everyone in your family maybe supports what you're doing in your life and your decisions, and you can still love them without having them be negative towards what you're doing. You know, and my goals, like my financial, travel, or adventure, health kind of goals, they're unique to me, and so whenever I'm trying to like improve myself and watch these videos and that kind of thing, I just have to, you know, keep in mind that, you know, you know, like a lot of these motivational speakers, especially, you know, they're talking about themselves and as an example, and like, oh, this is how I got into public speaking, this is how I got over uh, whatever the kind of things that you need to be a motivational speaker. That's not what I want to do. So you just have to kind of adapt the lessons to your own life, and that's what I've been trying to do. That's just one thing that I really had to sort of get over when I first started reading these kind of things, because it was like, this has nothing to do with me. But it's really just about taking the core message, applying it to yourself, and just continually learning, and growing. And that's how you're gonna be better as a person, and ultimately be happier on an everyday basis. So yeah, that's it. You know, just low expectations, be positive, and I don't know, try to be a good person, I guess. Oh. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Gee.